These are my ingredients for making potato salad. I've got about 2.5 pounds of russet potatoes that I'm going to be cubing up and then boiling until just barely tender. I've got 4 hard-boiled eggs. I've got a teaspoon of celery seed, a teaspoon of dill weed. I've got 2 scallions minced, red pepper flakes, that's about 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon. Salt is going to be to taste. 4 tablespoons of pickle juice. About a couple of tablespoons of dill pickle relish. Pepper, that will be to taste. Got mustard, mayo. Going to be using about a cup of mayo and maybe a couple of tablespoons of the yellow mustard. I have a couple of stalks of celery that have been diced. Sweet bell pepper, and that's probably about 1/2 cup. And I've got 1/2 of a medium-sized onion. By cutting the potatoes into chunks, which are fairly the same for each chunk, means that while they're cooking, it will be uniform and it'll cook about the same rate. In my Dutch oven, I have a bouillon cube and about a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to be adding water to this, which I'm going to use to cook my potatoes. The reason for the chicken bouillon is just to add a little bit of extra flavor and oomph to the potatoes. The amount of water that you add to potatoes is just enough to cover them. We're going to let this come to a boil, a low boil on medium heat, and for 15-20 minutes it may take to get them tender. And tender is going to be based upon, if I just put a fork in it, that it goes in. We don't want them mushy because I don't like a mushy potato salad. I like my potato salad to be a little chunky, but not al dente. While the potatoes are getting cooked, I'm going to start putting together the dressing for these potatoes. I'm going to start by dicing my eggs. I like this little contraption. Does a great job. You can pick it up at 99-cent stores, dollar stores, places like that. Very inexpensive. Next, I'm going to put in my vegetables, all of the celery, onion, and sweet bell pepper. And we'll just give that a little swish around. Not really necessary, but it just sort of blends it together. Then I'm going to add in celery seed, the dill, dried dill, red pepper flakes, relish, about a tablespoon of the green onion. Not going to put it all in yet. Save some for garnish in the end. And we'll blend all of this together. Put in about 1/2 teaspoon of that pepper. About a teaspoon of that salt. Blend that all together. Next, I'm going to add in a cup of mayo. And I may add more later on, based upon how the potato salad comes together. I'm going to add in the mustard. I'm just going to squirt to what I think is an appropriate amount. And we'll blend all of this together. Next, I'm going to add in my pickle juice. And I'm going to start off with about 2 tablespoons of it. And I may add a little bit more based upon how the texture looks once I get the potatoes all cooked and incorporated. That pickle juice, in addition to the pickles and the mustard, add what I call like a pickly taste to it. I love it. They're like sour type taste. And we'll let this set until our potatoes are done. And we'll add them and finish doing this potato salad. Okay, we're good to go. Potatoes have slightly cooled and drained. Now I'm ready to add it to the dressing mixture. It's just a matter of just pouring it all in there and then mixing. And as we mix, some of the chunks will get smaller, break apart, and that's okay. Because we don't necessarily want to have huge chunks all the way throughout. We want some small chunks. And I just take my spoon, go in, and break apart some more of it. I know there are recipes for potato salads where the potatoes are smushed up a whole lot more, in almost like a mashed potato salad. But then again, it's your choice, whatever you like. You can mush it up more, cut those cubes in the beginning smaller, whatever floats your boat. Mix it around, then we're going to do a taste test for salt and pepper. See where we are. Definitely needs more salt. So I'm going to add that other teaspoon. I'm going to add the pepper also. And we're good to go. Do I need to add the extra pickle juice? I don't think so. I think I've got good texture. As this cools, I know that it'll tighten up some more. But that's okay because it's kind of loose right now. A good loose though. There we have it. Potato salad a la Sylvie.